Oh, my beautiful people, welcome to our channel. It's a good day the Lord has made. Like, share, and subscribe. So TINUBU government now, through the central bank governor Cardoso, is blaming Nigeria economic woes to ongoing Russian-Ukraine war. They play. Cardoso, let me just give you an excerpt of the news. So Cardoso stated this at Carries to Cashless lecture launch in Federal Capital Territory, Abuja on Tuesday. He stated that economic woes was occasioned by a number of macroeconomic issues, including COVID-19 and ongoing Russian war. And okay, let me skip that part of the news. There was this guy that was sent to represent what's his name, Shetima. I don't even know why all these Shetima people, they don't know how to talk. You understand? His name is Faswa, the guy that was represented Shetima. He said, for those of you speculating and praying and wishing that the currency would become nonsense, I believe that policies being rolled out by the CBN and the government I serve, led by TINUBU, will shock some of them. Anyway, let me just give you my own analysis. So I don't know, prayers and wishes don't change it. It's only prayer and hard work. Let's assume TINUBU government is praying. Are they working hard? The answer is no. They are wasting the small money that Nigeria has. These are even borrowed money, buying cars for the first lady, buying yacht. There's nothing they don't want to buy to live large, eating good quality food while millions of Nigerians are suffering. You understand? Yeah, they are saying you should, those of us praying, okay, they are saying that some people that are praying are wishing for the Naira to come so that they will make money. That is rubbish talk. Nothing like prayer. I stop using prayer. Any small thing, these people will be calling God, calling God's name in vain, calling prayer. It's not by prayer. Even if people pray from now till tomorrow, the one that Adeboye prayed that Naira will rise, has Naira risen? The Adeboye, that one that will see, the pastor Adeboye will see evil, he will not condemn it. He will see evil. All these Pentecostal pastors, they will see wrong happening in Nigeria, they will not condemn it. How can you be saying Naira will rise? He made that tweet many years ago during Buhari tenure. He kept quiet during Buhari, he kept quiet during TINUBU. You understand? We know his agenda. He's an APC man. He has soft spot for that party or whatever. Even if he doesn't have soft spot, they must learn to say the truth. They must learn to say the truth. Which one is Naira will rise? Okay, that prayer has Naira risen. So people that are not wishing Naira to, according to Faswa, that represented Shetima, that's the VP. People that are praying that Naira should not rise, even if they lie, let them pray for nothing tomorrow. If you people don't do your own work, which is consumption to production, Naira will continue failing. And by the way, people should the reason why we care so much about the dollar is because we produce basically nothing in Nigeria. Let me tell you the truth. You see, Japanese yen is weak, but the people there don't really care about the external influence, because within the country there is a lot of production going on, so they can produce those things and enjoy those benefits, you understand, of what they are producing. Nigeria doesn't even produce enough plantain. To tell you, let me give you a case study of plantain. Plantain is very expensive in Nigeria. Do you know that if you talk of Edo and Delta, if those two regions decide to engage in large-scale plantain farming, do you know how plantain will become cheap? They say if you go to Cameroon, plantain is very cheap. You understand what I'm saying? Plantain, even Cote d'Ivoire, they say if you go there, plantain is like water. That's how plantain should be, like Gary. And people love plantain in that country, but these two state governors, they have not taken advantage of that. Create zones where people will do plantain farming, so that plantain will be very, very cheap. You understand? Process some of the plantain to other products. You can have plantain flour, plantain chip, plantain nothing. There are many things you can make from plantain. Even at the point you can even start making plantain bread. But these people, they don't want to think. Both governors, both presidents, now they are blaming Russian war. People should continue blaming the small money that Nigeria has, instead of people to manage it well. You're squandering it with your wives, your concubines, and you're praying that Naira will be good. Okay, look at Abia State Governor. In less than how many months he entered, you can see that he's just trying effort with the small money. Abia is one of the poorest states. With the small money that he's trying to do one or two things, put the place in shape. You understand? This is a state that doesn't have money. But if you go to a state like Delta, Bayelsa, do you know Bayelsa is one of the poorest states in Nigeria? Bayelsa that has oil, go and check the studies. And there are many things you can use to lift people up from wealth. Now let me even talk about OT. OT is trying small, is doing small with his own power, but there are still a lot. You understand? If OT, for example, stops today, he didn't do anything, just like Wiki. You understand? There's still a lot he needs to do. Primary healthcare centers, world-class primary and secondary schools, encourage people also to be primary and secondary schools, no tax. What do they call it? Agro processing, create farm zones. You understand? Farm zones is not for government to farm it, it's for the people in the community. But this time around, they will use tractors. The government will buy machines, so that if you just want to use the machine, all you just need is to buy fuel. If you know how the level of production, create silos, since I've been traveling in Nigeria, I've not seen silo in the whole south and southeast. This is a place that can produce maize, corn. I've not seen silo. Then after, people will be complaining about food price. That's why people care about dollar so much. If electricity was constant in Nigeria, security was there, food prices are cheap, and roads are just good, many people will not be caring about the dollar so much. If you don't increase your consumption to production, you're just wasting your time. There are many things Nigeria can produce. Only cassava can give you ethanol, gari, many cassava bread, many substitutes. You understand? So now these people have started blaming the dollar, blaming people that are praying, people that are not fasting for the naira. This TINUBU government. I will do a video very soon on how TINUBU can move the government forward. It's not by wearing suits and speaking plenty grammar. These are practical things. That's why during Buhari's tenure, I condemned the building of those passenger railways. I told people, come, why not build cargo railway? Upgrade Port Harcourt seaport. Open up the economy. Connect railway from Port Harcourt to South East and South. Cargo, not passenger. Connect cargo railway from Lagos down to far north. Then connect another railway to, you just need about 2 or 3 railways. You don't need a lot of railways. Connect one throughout the hinterland. You understand what I'm saying? The other area. So you just need 3 major railways. Put cargo so that goods can easily move. Cows, you ban movement of cows through this thing, through a road. You will see it will go a long way in increasing production. Now, if they are producing, they say you can buy orange in Benue for 5 naira. By the time you transport it, those people standing on the road, police, army, all of them will collect money from you. Custom, no kind of charges. Anyway, when the product gets to you, you will increase the price. Before, already they selling 5 naira in Benue. Before it gets to Port Harcourt, you're selling it 200. So these are just some of the things. Let us see. These things are not rocket science. They should not make it look like rocket science. If OT, with the small money Abia has, is already trying to see how you improve the road quality of Abia just in the first few days, you can see that there's a lot you can do if you have the willpower. TINUBU doesn't have any idea on how to move Nigeria forward. It's not by wasting money. The small money you have, you must use it judiciously. Anyway, guys, what do you make of this TINUBU now blaming Russia? Let me know your thoughts.